Hi there, it's Phoenix. Do you ever find yourself in a trap where you feel annoyed or irritated by things? Do you wish you could overcome the little things that upset you more easily? If so, you're watching the right video. I'm going to share with you a quick game that will help you un-annoy yourself so you can carry on with your day feeling happier and more free. Ready? Let's play. First, pick something that recently annoyed you. Just pick one thing. Next, I want you to identify a story that your mind told about the thing that annoyed you. A petty thought in your head. A lot of times, the thoughts that we think in our head that make us feel annoyed aren't what we would say out loud. We might know that they're unrealistic or, kind of petty, but we still believe them. So it's really nice to bring them out into the open. So just find one thought, one short description, the one thought that annoys you. For example, if, he's a jerk. That's a simple example of a thought that might be annoying that you could have about someone. So just maybe write that down if you have a pen and paper or computer. Type it up so it's in front of you. Now you have the petty thought that you figured out. Awesome. I want you to identify what was the reality that that thought was attempting to describe. Now can you describe that reality without any story, without any meaning added? What actually happened? So, for example, with he's a jerk, what did that person actually do or say which triggered me to think he's a jerk? Maybe that person walked by and didn't say hello to me. And so that would be what anyone could see if they had a video camera and everyone was seeing it and hearing what was on the videotape. Everyone would agree, yes, the person walked by, they didn't say anything. But not everyone would agree he's a jerk. That's just an interpretation. It's a story. So see if you can do that with whatever annoyed you as well. Can you make a clear distinction between the thought that hit you in your mind and the actual reality? And you might realize that the reality itself, whatever happened, wasn't the real source of your annoyance. It was the thought. Awesome. Now, let's see if we can come up with some alternative stories. Imagine that, like I said, there's a videotape of what happened, and that a whole bunch of different types of people were in a room watching the same thing happen on the tape. What might somebody else think? What would their thought or their story be? See if you can imagine, a different way of looking at it. So, if he's a jerk because he didn't say hello when he walked by. Well, maybe he didn't notice me. Maybe he was just in a really grumpy mood and he didn't want to let it out on me, right? Maybe he's shy. Maybe he doesn't like me, but it doesn't mean he's a jerk. So there could be all kinds of different ways of looking at it that contradict the original thought that was annoying. So see if you can play that game with your own thought and just find 1, 2, or 3 interpretations that are different. And now, I wonder, pick one of those other interpretations. Imagine how you would feel if that had been your immediate reaction. Imagine if, when the event happened, that had been the first thought that crossed your mind. How would you have felt then? Maybe you wouldn't have felt annoyed. Maybe it would be a different emotion. And you can try that out with each one of the other thoughts if you thought of a few of them. Cool. So did this help you to unannoy yourself? Do you feel less bothered about whatever it is now? If so, lovely. I'd love to hear how it went. And if you were stuck on anything or have any questions, please reach out to me. I have loved using this sort of game to feel a lot better in my own life, and I'd love to help guide you through it. So reach out to me. And keep playing around with ways to unannoy yourself. It feels so great to just be more free and unperturbable no matter what goes on in our daily life.